Namaste and good morning, everyone. Let's start our Thursday class with some prayers. Om Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parbrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Bhurбhavасваha, Tatsavitra Vargo Devasya Dhimahi, Diyo Yo Naha Prachodayat, Asto Ma Sadgamya, Tamso Ma Jyotirgamya, Mrityorma Amritam Gamya. Om Sehna Vavatu, Sehna Bhunaktu, Saviryam Karvavahe, Tejasvi Navadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let's open our Guru Gita books. And last week we ended the class with verse number 68. And we know that this is a conversation between Lord Shankar and Mata Parvati. So in the verse number 68, he says, I always bow to the worshipful Guru, who is bliss incarnate, who bestows happiness, whose face is radiant with joy. His essential nature is knowledge. He is aware of his true self. He is the adorable Lord of the yogis, the physicians who cures the malady of worldliness. Vedam Shrimad Gurum Nitya Aham Namam. Let's start with verse number 69 today. Yasmin srshti sthiti dhvamsa nigrahaanugrahaat makam Krtyam vidham shaashvad bhaasate namaamyaham. I bow to the Guru, in whom shine all the five eternal cosmic processes. Krtyam vidham. What are those? Creation, srshti, sustenance, sthiti, dissolution, dhvamsa, control, and award of grace, anugrah. Okay. So the work of the three Murti is in the Guru. He is Brahma, he creates, he is Vishnu, he sustains, and he is Shiva also. He destroys. But then in this verse, Lord Shiva is saying, he is the one who controls and is the one who gives the grace, the kripa, to the ones who deserve it in the form of Narayan. So Guru has the mastery over the creation, preservation, destruction, control over the matters, control over the pride and ego, control over the mind. That's why a Guru can give the mantra. The mantra can't be given just like that to anybody. Only when the student is ready, will receive the mantra. And why the Guru gives the mantra? This means that the Guru has seen something somewhere inside that devotee, which means that a person qualified to chant the mantra. And what happens with that Guru mantra? It will automatically act as a catalyst to control the mind. And what happens from there? The purification of the mind. When the mind is pure, the mind gets purified. And with a purified mind, a devotee is ready to receive. So with a purified mind, devotee is ready to receive the grace. But if you're not ready, what can you do with the grace? You have to be ready. So that's why all these 5 things mentioned in this verse are very important. So creation, most of the time we think he creates this world. Guru creates the thoughts in our mind, the spiritual thoughts. He sustains those thoughts with his upadesh, and he dissolves the pride and the ego in us. He teaches us how to control our mind, nigraha. And when we can do all that, he awards us his grace, Guru Kripa or Guru Prasad. So this is Bhagwan Shankar is telling Mata Parvati. Now listen to the next verse. It's a long verse. In fact, it has like 3 couplets. Verse number 70. Evam shrutvaa mahaadevi guru nindaam. See, even your voice is not very clear. Okay. This is verse number 70 of Guru Gita. Evam shrutvaa mahaadevi guru ninda karoti sa yaati narakam ghoram yaavach chandra divakrav yavat kalpant koho deh tavat eva gurum samret guru lopo na kartavyah swachhando yadi va bhavet hunkaren na vaktavyam pragye shishye kathanshchan guror agre na vaktavyam satyam asatyam cha kadachana. O Supreme Goddess, Mahadevi, he who speaks ill of the Guru, in spite of hearing all this, falls into the most dreadful hell and rots there as long as the sun and the moon last. So Guru Ninda, they say Mahaghor Pav, Guru Ninda. Then the second couplet means, continue to remember the Guru until the end of time, as long as the body lasts. Because some mantra maybe we want to recite for 100,000 times, some 108 times. But he is saying, remember the Guru until the end of time, as long as the body lasts. Never disobey the Guru, even on attaining spiritual freedom. Guru lopo na kartavya swachhando yadi va bhavet. And the third part of this verse, a discreet disciple should never speak discourteously or utter lies before the Guru. Hunkaren na vaktavyam. Hunkar means discourteously. Vaktavyam asatyam kadachan. We should not utter lies. So he says, O Supreme Goddess. So over here, he's addressing her as Mahadevi, Supreme Goddess, Mahashakti, Yog Maya. And it's almost like a warning to us disciples. He says, who speaks ill of the Guru in spite of hearing all this. So we are hearing, we are reading, we are understanding, we do the swadhyay, but if we speak ill of the Guru, he says a devotee will fall into the most dreadful hell. There are stages of the hell. It's not just a hell and the heaven. Okay? There are 7 heavens and 7 hells also, according to our Purans. So he's saying, if you hear all this, and I am saying right now, yet you speak ill of your Guru, or you think ill of your Guru, you will fall into the worst hell. So not just ordinary hell, worst hell, he says. Narakam ghoram. Bhagavan Shankar is saying that if a devotee offend the Guru, then he says they'll go and rot in the most terrible hell. As long as the sun and the moon last, which means for a long time. Sun and the moon last. If you have the great blessing of and the grace of the Guru, because even hearing all this is out of the blessings. So the great opportunity of hearing the Guru Gita, but if you still offend your Guru, the outcome is pretty bad. So continue to remember the Guru until the end of time, as long as the body lasts. Continue constantly remembering, chanting, meditating on the Guru until your last breath. That's what he's saying. Never disobey the Guru, even on attaining the spiritual freedom. Always follow what the master asks, never disobey, even if you are free one day, even if you attain liberation. That means the mukti or the moksha. Gurus, they want us to go ahead of them actually. Every guru wants their disciple to even go beyond them. But we should never think that we have gone beyond Guru. Because if you think that you will go above the Guru, you are completely mistaken. Because there's no difference between Guru and the God, and there's nothing beyond God. So if you have reached freedom, it can be removed also. You can slip back. So a great disciple, a true disciple, is someone who has truly surrendered. So if you have truly surrendered, you will not speak discourteously. Or another thing he says, never utter lies before the Guru. Because if you have surrendered, but on the other hand, you keep on lying, sure, there will be punishment. That is the law. So over here, Bhagavan Shankar is saying a true disciple, a true Bhagat should never speak any lie in front of the Guru. Okay? So these are some of the guidelines he's giving it to us as disciples. Let's do one more verse. We still have some time. Verse number 71. Shruti samriti avigyaye kevalam guru sevaka te vaisanyasinaha proktaha itre vesh dharina. Though ignorant of scriptures, a faithful servant of the Guru is a true sannyasi, a monk. Others are mere pretenders, donning robes which they do not deserve. So over here, Bhagavan Shankar is saying that it's not the robe that one wears that makes a person a true devotee or a true Swami. So it's not the robe, but the faith that they have in the Guru. So Shruti Samriti Avigyai Kevalam Guru Sevaka. It's about how much they have surrendered to the Guru, how much they love their Guru. Even if they don't have any knowledge of the scriptures, but if they are surrendered to the Guru, they are considered higher than the learned ones, higher than the ones who are wearing a certain color of clothes or who have taken certain vows. Because if one is not surrendered, one does not deserve it. So this is the point he's making over here. But the one who serves the Guru, the one who has surrendered to the Guru, is truly a true Bhagat, a true sannyasi, just by the service to the Guru. So that's why Guru Seva is considered at the high level. Nityam Brahm Nirakaram Nirgunam Bodh Yet Param Sarvam Brahm Nirabhasam Deepo Dipantram Yatha. Just as one lamp lights another, the Guru imparts to the disciple awareness of the absolute being, who is eternal, imperceptible, and without form or attribute. See, Guru has the form, Guru has the attributes, but the God, the divinity which is teaching us is formless. It's imperceptible. Because you see here the state in which the Guru dwells. The Guru dwells in the absolute reality, even though Guru has a form. The Guru dwells in God himself. So Guru has the form, and the God doesn't have a form. But there is a oneness between those two. Because Guru dwells in the awareness of the absolute being. Nirakar, Nirgun, both. And the Guru is constantly aware of his eternity. And Guru can transfer that like a lamp lighting another lamp. It's almost like a candle. We light one candle, and with that lit candle, we light other candles. This is how Guru lights us too. So it's an analogy being given in this verse. So Guru can impart the same awareness to the one who is fully surrendered, though. That is the condition. We cannot beg for it. We got to be ready for it. We cannot buy it. We cannot learn it. It's a Guru's grace. Guru lights our candle. Guru dhyanam tatha kritva swayam brahmyo bhavet pinde pade tatha rupe mukto asau na atra sanshaya. A disciple himself becomes divine by meditating on the Guru. So Guru dhyanam tatha kritva swayam brahmyo bhavet. He becomes a Brahma. So a disciple himself becomes divine by meditating on the Guru. And then he says, there's no doubt. Na atra sanshaya. There's no doubt that one whose kundalini is awake, with his prana steady, is liberated. Pinde pada tatha rupe. Mukto asau na atra sanshaya. So Bhagavan Shankar is saying that when the kundalini awakens, one has the control of the mind, one has the control of the prana, the breathing. So when a person has control over the breathing, control over the prana, one is considered to be liberated. One attains a certain level of liberation. But when a person meditates on Guru, so there are certain techniques. Either you can just do the sadhana, pran sadhana, but if you can meditate on the Guru, you become fully divine. Over here, he's not just talking about a lower level of liberation. He says When one meditates on the Guru, one becomes fully divine. So this is what the first line is. Guru dhyanam tatha kritva swayam brahma meo bhavet. He becomes Brahma. So he's not talking just about the liberation. He is talking about the inner divinity, which is higher than liberation itself. Now in the next verse, Parvati ji is asking a question. Because you remember in the beginning also she asked a question. Now she's listening to the discourse so intently and she's asking this. He says, Pindam kim tu mahaadev, padam kim samud hartam, rupatitam cha rupam kim, etat akhyahi shankara. So Parvati said, Oh great Lord, what is Pindam? Because in the previous verse he used that word Pind. Oh great Lord, what is a Pind? And how do you define Padam? Which is Rupam and Rupatitam? Tell this to me, O Shankar. So Parvati is asking Lord Shiv to explain to her what Pindam is. Pindam means the seat. We will see the meaning of these in the words of Lord Shankara also. But it also has other different meanings too. So that's why she wants to know exactly what does he mean. One of the meaning of the Pindam is seat, other meaning is Shakti also. Pind can also mean ancestor. So then she asked, how do you refer Padam? Padam has many meanings too. Padam means the feet. So Pindam and Padam here together define the Guru himself. So in this context, Pind is defined as the flow of energy, which is constantly flowing through the feet of the master. That's why when one bows down to the master's feet, one is touched with that energy. We all know the story of Kabir Das. What was it that he touched? Lying down on the steps of Ganges. It was a Guru Paduka. Nobody was ready to initiate him. He just touched the Guru Paduka. Because the master was wearing those Padukas. And Kabirji touched it. If the Paduka can bless the disciple, imagine the feet of the master. And then she says, what is Rupam? Rup means the form. What is this form? What mystery does this form hold? Because everybody sees only with the physical eyes, the outside, the gross matter of the master only, the Guru only. And we all know that's not the reality. The master is not just what we see with these eyes, physical eyes. So Parvati knows that there must be something greater than what is hidden behind this body. So in essence, what Parvati ji is saying, that reveal to me that Roop also. And reveal to me, which is Roop Atit, beyond the Roop also. Reveal to me what is behind that actual form. What secret does this form of the master hold in the form and beyond that form? That's what she wants to know. Which form lies beyond the form of the master? Who is he? What is that power? So he says, "Oh Shankar, tell this to me." You are the Lord of the demigods. You are the only one who can reveal that to me. Please tell me. And next week we'll see from verse number 75 what Shankarji is talking about, or how he is answering this pind and roop and roop atit. 3 terms over here. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaye Purnameva Vishishyate. Om Shanti 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 Om. Thank you very much.